of you like shellfish, you probably see them as a tasty treat, but a new species of mussel has been found in the UK which could actually be hugely damaging to British wildlife.
Yes, they're called quagga mussels and they come originally from Eastern Europe. Experts believe they caused the death of thousands of native animals and plants.
They also block water pipes and can cause flooding and infect water supplies. Sound pretty horrible. Dr. David Aldridge from Cambridge University joins us now. Morning to you. So just tell us, you've got some here actually, some samples of them, and they're pretty tiny. They look pretty innocuous, but you're very worried by them, are you?
Yes, I mean, they're small at the moment because we've just discovered them. They've just arrived, and so they get a little bit bigger than this sort of 1 centimetre that they are at the moment.
Yeah.
But yes, we're really worried. They were the top of the list of the worst species we could possibly get in the UK. So we're really concerned.
You knew they were on their way eventually. It just appears they've arrived earlier than you thought. Where's one being found?
So these are present in a river near Heathrow Airport, and we've seen lots of these species from Eastern Europe moving across towards us in recent years as a result of canal construction, which has linked lots of the waterways together, and that's obviously been a good highway for trade and transport, but it's been a good highway for invasive species as well.
And they're in fresh water, is that right?
That's right, yeah.
And what sort of things do they do? Why are you concerned about them?
Okay, so from an environmental perspective, these mussels are a little bit like the marine mussels you eat. They have a beard and they attach to solid surfaces, and one of the things they really like to attach to are our native mussels. They can smother those and kill them, and so we've got a concern about, for instance, our native depressed river mussel, which is an endangered mussel in many of our rivers. But also they filter the water and they can change the nature of the water, so they can encourage the blooming of cyanobacteria, blue-green algae, which are toxic. And also they can clear the water and we can get more weed growth, which can be a flood problem, it can be a problem for navigation and angling.
But are they really going to poison the water so much or change the effect of the water so much that other animals, creatures are going to be poisoned by it?
Yes, so these are keystone organisms. They can drive a complete ecological change in the system. And the other thing which we're really interested in is that these organisms seem to actually enhance the environment for other invaders from their native habitat. So these create an ideal habitat for something called the killer shrimp, for instance, which has just arrived in the UK. And the killer shrimp likes to eat the waste product from the quagga mussels. It likes to hide in between the shells of the mussels. And in fact, the killer shrimp is so well adapted to the quagga mussels that its striping and its bending of its back makes it look just like a mussel.